Hey guys, it's MadameWario. Welcome back to more Let's Play Cooking Mama. We're gonna tackle the third page in our recipe book this week, which starts with another Italian dish, one of my favorite dishes in the world, lasagna. Although I have a very wonderful story that involves probably the worst thing I've ever tasted in my life that was caused from lasagna. So I'm gonna share that as we move right along. Crack an egg. Okay, so me and one of my really good friends, we were like, let's bake a cake. Well, you know how you have to use like a... I'm sorry. You know how you have to use like a 13 by 9 inch pan or 8 by 8 or whatever. You can use something different. I did not do it that hard. Okay, good. You can use something different every time, but... Anyway, we needed a 13 by 9 inch pan to make this cake, and I was like, well, my mom made lasagna like 3 nights ago. It's almost gone. It's in the refrigerator. Like, we can just clean that out and use the pan because that's the only 13 by 9 inch pan we have. So, I did that, and I did what I thought was a thorough job, right? So I'm like, okay, we'll just use this and it'll be a party of a good time. Oh, what is that? That is not what you showed. It was white. You suck, Mama. You're such a liar. Anyway, so we used this pan, and it was all good, and, you know, baked this wonderful chocolate cake. Ice it with chocolate icing. And I put like a lot of icing on it because I love icing. Some people don't like icing and they're like, oh, I don't really want that much on it. Or they put like a thin like sliver of icing. Not me. I can eat like the whole tub of icing, and I really do eat like spoonfuls of icing. I think that's the first time we've gotten a perfect on the whole kneading thing. We're turning into a cat. Anyway, so we made this cake, iced it, it was great. And I was like, alright, let's try it. But it, like, smelled really bad. Like, the house started to smell terrible. Like, it was just like, why does it smell so bad in here? And I didn't know what was causing the smell. I was like, oh, something probably dropped to, like, the bottom of the oven and is stinking just because it's cooking and it's getting burnt, and that happens sometimes. There we go. Hopefully that's okay. And so anyway, you know, it kind of smelled in the house. No, it really smelled in the house. And I was just like, you know, this is probably normal. I don't know why I thought that was normal. But anyway, so, yeah. What ended up happening was we tried the cake. And she got mostly icing in her first bite. She's like, oh, it's so good. And I was like, oh my god. I'm going to vomit. This is the worst cake I've ever had in my entire life, and it tasted so bad. It turns out the bottom of the pan, and probably the sides too, were still like, they were still coated with lasagna residue, and so it just tasted like horrible, overcooked lasagna mixed with chocolate. It was disgusting. Like, so we constantly, like, that is a running joke that we've had going for the entirety of our lives of lasagna cake. Because we were pretty young when this happened, too. And I remember it tasted so bad. We both gagged into the trash can, had to throw the whole cake away. And, like, my mom had just left to go shopping with some of my sisters. And we had to call her and be like, you have to pick us up right now, because it smells so bad in here. And it pretty much is the worst taste of my life going on. We brushed our teeth like 3 times before we left, and we had our noses like plugged, and it was just terrible. The moral of the story, never make lasagna cake, because it is the worst thing in the entire world. I'm telling you, it was the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten. Oh. So that's my lasagna story. It was pretty dang terrible. Now, somebody commented and said that when something's blinking like this, you're supposed to put it in. But I know from experience that whenever I've done that, like, see how fast the onion got done? Well, they were both blinking. And like, yay, we did it! I think think the onion would have cooked too fast if we put it in at the same time. So it's kind of weird. I feel like the game has a little bit of a hiccup with that or something, because I think the person who commented is probably supposed to be right. Like, that would make a lot more sense, but that's just not the case for this game. We're actually doing really well on this recipe. If I wouldn't have misguessed on a stupid color of ingredient, maybe we'd get it perfect, but whatever. We're gonna have to add this nonsense. Ooh, lime. And we're stirring. We're adding salt. And we can already go to medium. It doesn't matter, just as long as it's there. When it passes... Oh, my remote is being noisy today because I keep, like, hitting the strap on it. The Wii strap.
Wonderful.
I always just wear my strap because I hate when it just hits my hand. Like, it's stupid. You're supposed to wear your strap anyway. So I always do because I, like, hate when it's just dangling down there, like, tickling my leg or something. I just don't like that. Oh, some of these we haven't seen. Make in the same order. Oh, this is kind of self-explanatory, though. So, mushroom, sauce.
Don't worry.
What are you talking about? I thought that you put the sauce in next. Don't worry? That's your...
No problem.
How did I do this again? Okay, I'm gonna pay attention this time. Sauce, stuff, mushrooms. Sauce, hello. Stuff, mushrooms. Wow, we only made one correct so far. How much lasagna are we making? Are we feeding an army? Okay, now it's in the order it should have been whatever. It's in the order that I wanted it to be in the beginning. Well, we wouldn't have gotten it perfect on this. Why do we need 2 sheets? Cool. Yes. So bizarre.
Getting better.
I really want to cosplay as Mama. Oh god, I'm not gonna remember that. Oh wait, maybe I am gonna remember this. Yay, I did it right! I'm really surprised. I really want to cosplay as Mama.
Awesome.
Just because she'd be a really funny person to cosplay, and I've talked about that before.
Not bad.
I could make like glasses with flames on them, since Mama's gives us the evil eye. She has like a lot of different color bandanas too, so I could just change my bandana color. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, we did it like perfect. Yay!
Wonderful.
I think the less time you have, the slower that looks like a piece of bacon. That does not look like lasagna. Yeah, the less time you put on there, the slower that the gauge fills up. Well, at least we got a good score. I messed up 2 things. I didn't get any try-harders, so I'm happy about that. And we're gonna unlock a new recipe once again. Another Italian dish. And yeah, cool. We will check that out next time, well, not next time, but when we get to it. I'll leave it as a surprise, all the new dishes from this week. So anyway, thanks for watching, pimps, and I will see you for another recipe tomorrow. This has been Cooking Mama and MadameWario. I guess it's been MadameWario playing Cooking Mama. Anyway, I'm gonna leave. Okay, love you guys. Bye.